No, I specifically said hang on. Yeah. Tricky picked up from Hulk base aligns every play. Yeah. It can. Now me and Earl are kicking off. Yeah. We're both 1 and 2.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the RPO, he completes it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Titans. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Campbell. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the
end result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
What's going on, buddy?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
That what?
To throw, Kaepernick. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. They were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
While I play this game.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
49ers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1.
Switch up. Hey, watch out.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Kaepernick going to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
56, the mark, bro. 56. Check 56. Exit.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've got plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He'll let it go deep for Foster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now Kaepernick. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down. But
let's see, he lost to Rogue, he lost to me, and he lost to Hulk.
The end result, 21 yards.
Yeah, so did I.
They'll run with Mostert. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
No, interception.
Let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is.
350
in
yards,
situation, they've had to punt it away twice.
4 touchdowns,
They're
0
furiously going
interceptions.
over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
Henry, the Titan.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Alexander.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. Now it's Tannehill. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Is it the big nickel again?
Here's Brett Kern now, standing right around the midfield stripe. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running the counter with Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
10, under 10, 10. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Monday.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's competitive. Are you gotta be kidding me? This comp league.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
All they like is fucking fast-ass
To throw, Kaepernick.
wide receivers or DBs that just catch everything.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
You gotta be kidding me.
A little bit of the turnover bug last week.
dead-eye
3
bullet pass,
interceptions. Not an absolute disaster,
and my wide
but another
receiver,
one
it
here.
just
Do you
goes
start to
straight
get a
through his
little
hands
worried?
without it
You worry
even
about your
touching him.
team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
To throw is Tannehill. Smith catches left side. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
It's just me and you.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here we go. 30. Check. Mike 54. Hey.
He's in the same fucking boat as I am.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
From what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
Speaking of picks,
They've been playing
Fred
so well,
Warner.
yet they didn't get overexcited
Or
and have a
six.
bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So they'll get another shot on offense following
This
that pick
actually got me
6,
loosened
and now the
up. I'm
kick is
just
away.
playing. I don't even give a fuck. It's 0 to
Nice
0,
return
but I don't
sets
give
him
a
up
fuck.
pretty good here,
Fuck
right
this
at the
league.
30-yard
Fuck this
line.
guy. Fuck this. Jakeem Grant, let's go straight at him.
At their own 30-yard
There you go.
line.
You got this shit. Hell yeah, let's just take a shot.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
We know, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
This is so
Nothing
gay.
on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
The
I think
sliders
you
and
just
or the
called it
fucking
desperation time. I
the
think you did.
gameplay
But let's
that's
face
Madden
it,
is so
you
stupid.
mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The
Why
energy
do I
level
have a
hasn't been there
6'4"
right
wide
from the
receiver
start.
that won't
We've
jump?
noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Tannehill. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll look downfield for Humphreys and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
I mean, it would have helped if this guy ran any other run than a stretch. I know he's running it. We know you're running
Here's
it.
Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Tillman.
So possession goes over here on the
What's
punt.
up, kiddos?
And the offense will take over with
Sorry
a new
for
set
your
of
loss,
downs.
bro.
It's all good. It's, what can you do?
Wait, what happened?
Freaking got a brand new PC today, and it worked for like 3 hours, and then the
The
GPU
San
shit out
Francisco
on me.
offense ready to start their next drive.
God damn.
And following the
Brand new
interception,
3070.
just any interception.
Got
where
damaged
you're
during
a little
shipping,
bit
we
more
think, so
cautious when you start that
gotta
next
set it
drive,
back,
or
or
no,
setting
you just
another
run
one.
out the window.
Whatever.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be
That's
loose
pretty
with the
bad
football
luck, but-
again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be
Brand new
careful about
Assassin's
being too
Creed, new
cautious,
Call of
because
Duty.
now
I'm
you
like, it's
can't
gonna
run
be a good
any
night,
offense
gonna get
at
some
all.
drinks,
Still want to attack. We'll
and then
see how
it's
they
like,
attack
nah.
them here.
Like, damn it. It's like right after everything got done downloading, too. Everything's downloaded and ready to go.
Kaepernick to throw
And
on
it's like,
second
nope,
down.
we good.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's why I'm trying to find Billy. I got some fun, so I take my anger out
And that'll
on.
make it 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but
This
these
lead?
guys are absolutely not going to let up.
Probably on his
They
way
want to
home, if
increase
anything.
their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He
An
says he's
incomplete
online.
pass on
That's
that
why I keep
last
bugging
play,
him.
and that
but
means they'll need to
he's
come up
obviously-
with
he's
something
obviously
here on
not.
3rd down.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
The good news is this company that is shipping it,
Completes it to
they're pretty
Samuel.
good. They,
And they're
I
able to
mean,
get
for
this one
international
across
shipping, it's
the
like 2-day shipping, so it's not bad.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago.
It'd be
We're
all right.
still in the first half.
I'm
It's
in
a first
Canada.
down.
Nah, yeah. So he'll be okay. Hopefully by the next week, and they'll be good to go, but we'll see. Yep, but in good old Kansas.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get that. Hey, 91. 91. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now Kaepernick. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
Any y'all playing right now, or you guys just chilling?
I'm playing Earl.
How's that going?
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Mostert. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
They're like
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
It's freaking crazy.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
I didn't realize we were doing the real draft class this season. I'm like, ooh, Trevor Lawrence.
The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and
Hulk, are you
13.
playing?
Yeah, different league, though.
Gotcha.
I ruined this guy's.
And he'll get this down to about the
Factor
30,
opportunity with
31
Deshaun
yard
Watson.
line. Only a yard on the game.
They like
there, and that'll
stupidly
set
hard
up
this year
3rd
for
and
quarterbacks.
13.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
I guess I never didn't realize that they didn't have a.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And Gold is able to put it through, and that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
This motherfucker's running the monster.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm.
He actively just ran a monster play against the goddamn commissioner of the league.
To keep it warm.
Yeah, that's called a flex, bro.
Right now, from all the work he's getting.
Yeah.
What a doofus.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Campbell. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as
Got
they
that
line up
PS5 up
2nd
and
and
running
10.
yet, Darth?
Oh, yeah. I'm playing on it right now.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to
it.
his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down
I feel like it'd be
to
weird
32.
playing cross-generational.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And
What
they're
a
going to be
lucky
staring at a
fucking
3rd and
bitch.
long here.
This game's a bitch. I need another beer.
I need a fucking beer, too. I think I have one.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I don't have beer. Crap. Only choice. Alcohol is Crown Royal and absinthe from Italy. So, see what happens.
They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball.
Know about absinthe?
And he deserves a
I
bronze
don't know
leg as he gets this one away. On the return is Pettis. It's a 47-yard
I actually got it for Christmas like 3 years ago.
10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
The only thing I know about absinthe is the shit that I see off like Euro Trip and get him to the Greek.
That shit had me fucked up.
I had absinthe, but it wasn't the real
49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go.
I don't even know like how you tell the difference.
It'll get you
No
drunk.
need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything.
Oh, it's pretty
crazy.
easy.
Smart play. Go ahead and take the lead into
Actual
the locker
absinthe
room.
is illegal
Try
in
and answer
America,
the second
so.
half, but there's a part of me that looks at this and says,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. But he said he got it 3 years ago. So
And from it, no, I didn't get it. Okay, so here's what happened. My brother-in-law went to Italy and got it for me, and I was like too chicken shit to bring it across the border because I'm like, I don't know if this is legal or not. So I just like left it here, and it's like just been sitting in this closet. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Snap now for Kaepernick. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. This is intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10.
I really want to
At their
save it
own
for a night that I'm playing like
42-yard line.
VR, like one of the horror games in VR, and see what happens.
oh, you're asking for a bad trip, dude.
Oh no, I'm gonna do some edibles and then play that too. So we're gonna see which way is worse. Imagine doing that like acid or something. Like Jesus.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Once I get my streaming gear all
we do know there's some risk
set up and ready to go. Step one is get a functional
computer. The clock runs out.
Well, here's the thing. They have like a kitty haunted house by the falls here. And I got super drunk on here, just drunk. And I went through the kitty haunted house and it scared the hell out of me. So I'm like, yeah. Well, there was like no live actors. It was all just like animatronics. It was like, oh my God. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a bad time / entertaining time for everybody else.
Tannehill now to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for Jonnu Smith. Incomplete. It's third down. And
these guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Damn.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill.
They give a favorite target there for
Foster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
I had to deal with the wrath of Myles Garrett last week. That guy's freaking ridiculous.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next
like the
drive.
They
built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
My receivers cannot win anything one-on-one.
That's a staple of this offense.
Dumb.
Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was
They
the
have like
pickup
the
on the
physical
last
thing.
completion. So
Like, are they
here's 2nd
physical
and 4.
ones?
Yep.
To throw is
Weird.
Kaepernick.
Devontae Parker and fucking
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it.
They suck.
I don't know what it is. My guys went like all of them, especially if they keep Butler. He just freaking grabs that
It's a
green
first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
27-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the score,
The Eagles moving him to tight end in real life was the biggest gift. Well, thank you.
Even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. To throw, Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Oh my God!
And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical.
Runs right past
that incompletion.
The kick by Gold is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Tannehill.
Goodbye.
He finds Corey Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play. First down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Fred Warner in on
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tartt.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Deuce. He's checking.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 38.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And Grant doesn't even reach for it.
Yikes.
Dive, Grant. Do something, man.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa and the 49ers are going to get the football back. Even though they didn't get it. Probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's got the first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Of course he holds it. Why wouldn't he?
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Evans on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Derrick Henry. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check, go.
They snap it to Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mostert. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Once again, it's Mostert. He pushes forward for
Damn, and this dude is moving more than one person on defense.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. This is Mostert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
And 1.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now, Tannehill.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On the coverage.
The Titans on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Play is a turnover on downs.
He keeps trying me.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
22-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, that was you, puppy. Okay. Get that.
Check 26, check 26. 36, 36. Watch Twins. Watch Twins. 91.
Oh, shit.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Again, it's 4th down.
And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, this from 39. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for San Francisco, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.